This Hangout on air is live. Huh. Oh, now I get the live button. Okay. I believe it. I will give a moment. What's up, everybody? Testing to see if this works correctly. All right. People are showing up. It seems okay. All right. Everything's looking fine. Let me double check that the Patreon page is working correctly. Me always fatigued. Let me check. I'm checking the Patreon page to make sure that this got posted correctly. Yes. Okay, cool. And I'm assuming you guys can hear me correctly. Coming in clear. Good. Look at this. Look, we know what we're doing now. How convenient. We got Mo's in here. What up? This button up with a pocket bitch ass is about to enlighten us all. Yes, I've got my fancy shirt on. Loud and clear. Okay. Y'all check out. Look at this stuff. Outrageous ginger ale. Found this today. Very excited. Really hope it's a screw off top. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. For you guys that have never been in here, I try to make it a thing to drink ginger ale while I do a live stream because it's my thing. I can't wait till I get fancy ginger ale in a P.O. box. So I look forward to that. Woo! Goddamn. This is like liquid ginger. Holy shit. This is like ginger beer. Ginger beer is not an actual beer. It's just a really strong ginger ale. At least it's not a Triumph shirt. Twin, I thought about wearing it. I really did. Is there ginger in this? I hope that's ginger. I don't know. We're going to find out. All right. That ginger addiction. Dude, I straight have a ginger addiction for real. Any guest appearances tonight? No. Tonight, to my best belief, it will be just me. Did that focus myself? Maybe not. Quit hating on that Triumph shirt. Hating on the Triumph shirt? I love that Triumph shirt. I love that Triumph shirt, and I love that Triumph, that one. That's a suit. You like cheers? What's up, everybody? So, y'all, this is good. 180 calories. I did not look at the calories. My bad. Come down to Buckhead and I'll get you some fancy ginger. Nah, I'm going to stay here with my 180 calories of sugar deliciousness. All right, so as we all know, episode 6 did not happen yet. We are still doing a live stream because I appreciate the fact that you guys are supporting everything. So I figured we'd still do a live stream. Also, fantastic news that literally came in today. Shit, where is everything? Okay. All of that stuff I was waiting on, except for one thing, all came in today. So thankful. Okay, so what do we got? I've been told, or I read, that I might need like a little breaker bar thing for the little axle, those things. So I got this giant rod so I can attempt to strip as many things as possible. What else did I get? Here, let me try to move you guys and move the microphone. 1 second. Do you guys see this table just full of stuff? Not 100% sure what's in this. This is the handlebars. Oh, here's the tools. Here's all of the tools that I needed to do plan B. Front axle, right? 28 millimeter. And then this thing. So this thing is, I think, 41 on the front and 36 on the back, or vice versa. But this is what I need for the rear axle. So I can get the wheels off now. What else came in? Can you guys see me over here? Okay. Chain tool. I don't know. Ducati, whatever. Sprockets and stuff. This is the, wait, where is it? Those are sprockets. That's like the wheel hub. So right now there's like there's a silver thing on it. This is, I can't see the chat, by the way. So if you guys are talking in the chat, my apologies. That's going to go on the rear tire. I think I showed you guys this last week. This is a clutch pressure plate. That I still can't install because I'm missing the clear clutch case thing. So I can't install that. And that's a new chain. You guys have probably seen the chain on the bike. It looks absolutely terrible. You know what? I'll take a photo of it and show you because it's literally pathetic. That is the chain on this motorcycle. Literally garbage. So that's going to be coming off. I'm probably going to Dremel it because I like sparks to start flying. So that's probably going to happen. And I don't know if did I show you guys the pit bull stands last week? Does anybody know? Christmas for the monster. Yeah, Randy, it's totally Christmas for the monster. All the stuff's coming in. And I've still got more stuff coming in, and we still got the fairings and like everything. So, I did show you the pit bull stands. Okay. Slow-mo that chain cutting. Oh, Santa, that's genius. Oh my God. I'm writing that shit down. Why did I not think about that? I did not even consider the fact that my camera can do freaking 120 frames a second. I am totally having slow motion, sparks flying. Okay. Hold on. I'm reading whiteboard mode. I've got to read to make sure I've got everything else. Okay, I think I got all that. Okay. Oh my God, slow motion chain cutting sparks. Yes, I am so excited. 1 second, let me write this. I might have to get more metal Dremel heads for cutting, but those are pretty cheap. I'm not too worried about those. And I can pick this up at Home Depot or whatever. Let's get that whiteboard to work. Randy, I got it, man. It's done. I think slow-mo chain cutting is going to be fantastic. Okay, so I'm trying to think of where I left you guys off with last week. Oh, okay. I can tell you the big pain in the ass. So last episode was supposed to be taking the wheels off, and I was going to take them to get them because I've got to take these wheels off, right? I got to get them off the axles, and I got to get the bike up on the pit bull stands. And then I'm going to take the bike to Mountain Motorsports to get the tires taken off. And then I've got to get the bearings taken out of the front wheel. I'm going to take the actual rims to a powder coater, take them back to Mountain Motorsports, get the bearings reinstalled in the front wheel because the bearings to the rear wheel are in the swing arm or something. I don't know. And then we're going to get the new tires mounted, bring them back probably a couple episodes later and install them. So I was going to get the wheels taken off on that episode. I was going to get the fender eliminator and integrated LED light installed. And what else? I was going to do something else. I can't remember. Oh, and I also want to do the clutch pressure plate thing. I've ordered the clear clutch. Oh my God. What can we call that? What can we call the clear clutch case? I'm going to call it clear case. I was going to install the clear case with the pressure plate. Ordered it from one place. They sent all my stuff, and then I get this tiny little email that says, Chase. Hey, Chase, we don't have the pressure plate thing, so we're not going to send that. Okay, we canceled the order. Okay. Yeah, didn't even tell me. It was just in a, God, is that okay? It was in a little part. It was literally 2 words of this long ass email that said it was just the information, okay, we mailed the stuff out. We got it from here, blah, blah, blah. It should arrive this way. The very bottom, blank, cancel. And I'm I didn't see that at all until it came in, and I'm looking in the box where's my clear case? Like, what do? So I go on my emails, I find that, and I'm like, oh, fuck me, right? Great. So I get back on that same website because this company has I get like an employee discount or something. Like, probably not even that. Get back on this website. I'm like, fine, you don't have that one. Whatever. There's plenty of other ones. Not plenty of other ones, but there's a few other ones that look good. I'll order a new one. Nope. I tried to order 3 different clear cases from that website. The website that will not be told. And all of them let me go through the entire ordering process, charged the card, and then I get an email after the card is charged that says, oh yeah, out of stock, or waiting for stock. And I'm like, get it off of your site. What the F is happening? Okay. That got me frustrated. Then I've at this point, I've totally given up on insert company name. So I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm gonna go find another one because like other places have to have this thing, and I really wanted the clutch case, the clear one that I had found. Go to another website that I've ordered other good stuff from for the Ducati, and I order the same one because they have the same Rizoma. Is that how you say that? Rizoma, yeah. So it's the same Rizoma clear case, and I get an email back before they charge the card and just like, hey, we don't have stock of this, and I'm like, why is this ghost product still here? Kills me. But at least these guys were like, hey, it's not there. I don't know why it's on their site, but whatever. So I ordered a different one. Finally, I guess this is like the 6th clear clutch case thing that I tried to order, and it is finally in the mail. Literally took me an hour that day to get one ordered. Oh my God. I don't even have words. Like, from what I've gathered from all the research I've done with Monster Parts, Rizoma makes some awesome stuff. Like, all their stuff, to me personally, looks the coolest. And then I can't find any website that has the clear clutch thing. I'm like, what is happening? I get that it's an 09, like whatever, like the Rizoma probably made a certain amount and they sent them out and you can't get them anymore. Like, I guess, but like, woo. You talking about frustrating? Now, like, typically all this shit wouldn't be a real problem if it was like my R6. You know, like if it was just like I was just upgrading shit on my bike, like whatever. If you can't get it, I can't get it. But when you're doing like a timed build and like everything's got to come in, man, that gets so frustrating. And I know I like beat myself up about it a lot, but dude, like I run Ride Apparel, like my Positivity riding brand. If we're out of a shirt size or a certain shirt, we put sold out or not available, right? And we're a tiny company. So like, what is happening where these big companies that sell these expensive parts, these things cost over $100, focus? These things cost over $100. And they're like, we don't know. Don't got it. Don't know what's up. I don't know. It frustrated me a lot. So there's that. That is why there was no episode on Saturday, Tuesday. Yeah, that's why I did a total little bitch fit. Because that was like the what day was that? That was the same. No, that's exactly why I was pissed off that day. That was the same day that I found this out because I got my box in from this company. I was like, oh, I get to install this clear clutch thing. And then I opened the box and I was like, oh, I can't film yet. And maybe it's, I don't know. I look it up. I go through the emails. I try to order on from that site. I go to this other site. I try to order it. All of that happened, and then I filmed. Hopefully you can see the timeline at which it took me to get to all pissed off because I wasn't like just pissed off that like I couldn't do anything that day. It was whatever. Whew. Okay, now that that's out, let's read some of this chat. Yeah, see, a lot of you guys have seen Rizoma stuff, and you agree it looks cool. Chase, the live stream link didn't show up on my page. Frankie, are on Patreon or I mean, there's like 70 people in here, so everybody's getting it figured out. But let me know what you're talking about so I know how to get it figured out. I like gold spoons and knives. Silent J, that's an interesting opinion. I mean, if it puts food in my mouth, then like, yay. No, Corbin, it was not Revzilla. Revzilla is on point with their stuff, and they actually update their stuff to say if they have it or if they don't have it. So, yeah. Oh, snap. Look in the chat. Motodemic? I don't know how to say the company. So, guys, if you look in the chat, Motodemic, that's who is sending the headlight for the bike, the one we've talked about multiple times and all that stuff. So that's another thing that we get to put on the bike that will be here soon. But yes, it's not Motodemic. That was the company that was giving me bullshit either. So I don't want you guys thinking it's them. Thoughts on Olin's suspension? Foghorn, I haven't considered it, but I would consider it. I am happy to say that Sweet Baby Jesus Patreon finally did their payout thing on like the 6th. Yeah. So Patreon finally paid out. They pay out on the 6th of every month. So now we all know as a community that is the day that you have to hold all of your funds for. And then you're like, I can pay my credit card off. Yeah. So it's a learning process. You know, I tell you guys every week that just as much as you guys are learning the Patreon community and all that kind of stuff, I'm learning it as well. So okay, Motodemic. There you go. Solid. So this is a whole learning process. So now we know that on the 6th, Patreon pays out. So woohoo. What that also means is I don't have to worry about ordering parts now. If I need it and it's a part I'm missing or a screw or something like that, it can be like, bring it. Yes, order. Let's go. Which should make it so the rest of the episodes are no problem. Probably. I'm waiting on nuts right now from Italy and a couple other things. But a lot of the stuff is here. Aaron, don't tell people to do that. But like you guys see, we've got a ton of parts here, enough to get plenty of episodes in. So we shouldn't have that problem unless something really bad comes up. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What color are the wheels going to be? Brian, the wheels are going to be a Ducati red. I've already talked with the powder coater. They do wheels all the time. They already have a Ducati red at the powder coater spot. So that's no problem. Please use the side arm for the plate. Julian, are you talking the those little curved plates? Is that what you're talking about? If you are, I can show you probably. God, there's so much shit on this table. I'm going to show you guys the new tail light. So check this out. That's literally the light that's going in the back of the Ducati. I'm going to take a picture for you guys that don't know and don't have it brought up. I'm going to take a picture of what the tail light of the bike looks like right now, and then we'll compare them with that thing because it's sick. Okay, so imagine, if you will, okay, yeah, that is what the tail of the bike looks like right now. Do you see the giant red, like, bulbous piece of crap and the silver bracket under it for the license plate? Nah, hell. Boom. Literally that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It is going to look so cool. I am so excited to get all those shenanigans installed. I don't know how the hell that's going to go. Hopefully the install is an easy process. So yeah, that should work out really well. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Italian nuts are the best nuts. I'll take your word on it. What kind of ginger ale am I drinking? This. what does it say? Outrageous ginger ale. It's got outrageous calories. Is what it's got. I didn't know it had almost freaking 200, ruining my diet. Get a powder coat sample to make sure it matches. Oh, wheel spin, good idea. Actually, I'm gonna write that down because I've actually never got anything powder coated. I've always wanted to, but I've never just like done it. So I will get that. Okay. Which powder coater are you using? I'm thinking ebook, getting some wheels done soon. I'm trying to remember what the place is called. Yeah, I can't remember. It's some local Atlanta place. Where is Heather? Heather's upstairs. I think she's working right now. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going with something similar from a tail light. Dude, you should absolutely. It's I love that clean look. I don't like a big old fat light on the tail of a bike. I think it ruins it. Steve, yeah, part of so if you guys aren't reading the chat, Steve asked if there's an upgrade or plans to upgrade the ECU/fuel management. And what I think I'm going to do is when I take the bike in to get the valves adjusted for the routine maintenance for the bike, I'm going to get Mountain Motorsports to flash tune it, especially if I'm going to get that SC Project exhaust. I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm highly thinking about it. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to install something like that. So I still need to do a little bit of research with that before I pull the trigger on it. But if I do get a new exhaust, I'm definitely going to get the bike tuned for that specific exhaust. Heather's dyeing her hair ginger. I would not like that at all. Heather has beautiful hair. Oh, Chase, we haven't really talked much on exhaust. What are you getting full slip on? There you go. Raging, I literally didn't even read your comment, but actually accidentally read it or answered it. Everybody's asking about the exhaust. Well, there you go. I answered everybody's thing. So out of everything you have to do next, what do you think there will be the most difficult for you and why? Okay, so the sprocket, the chain, and the chain plate thing, I'm not too worried about that. It's a sprocket and chain, whatever. There's good instructions on the pressure plate because typically I would worry the most about the pressure plate, but it's got instructions, so I'm not too worried about that. I've got rear sets, but I think those are like Lego pieces together and then screwed on there. A seat is literally like, whoop. So I'm thinking the tail light because I don't know how to wire things. So that's probably going to be the biggest pain. Oh, Motodemic has a good point. If it has a Termi on it, a Termi on the exhaust, if you guys don't know, that's that. Where is it? That thing. It might be flashed already. I don't know. I'd have to go check it out. I assume that's something I can ask Mountain Motorsports. I was like, when I take it there, can I be like, and is it flashed? Oh, okay, cool, great. Brian, there's no need to upgrade the brake lines because they're already steel braided and they are Brembos. So not much of an upgrade I can do with those. And the only thing I slightly considered it just for a moment was to get the black and red Brembo brakes. Those bitches cost like $500. So we're going to rock out that silver. I'm not about to use $500 to get slightly different colored Brembos. I will paint those before I waste 500 of y'all's money on that. What is the estimated giveaway date or month? Ben, I can't really say, man. It totally depends. Right now, we're looking at about 9 episodes. We're currently the next episode will be 6. So I'm hoping between 9 and 10 episodes. Ideally, I'll do 1 episode a week. So 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. Hopefully, we've got a lot of things that have to go right for that to happen. But I don't foresee myself making more than 10 episodes. I will cap myself out. If episode 10 has to be 3 hours long, that's just going to be how it is. I'm not going to do more than 10 episodes. Before the Atlanta meetup, 100%. The bike will be done before the Atlanta meetup. That is a guarantee. There's no way I'm running this project until my freaking wedding. Like, my wedding is on May 6th, and it will be done far, far ahead of that. March, April. Yeah, hopefully. I don't think. Yeah, we should be good. Will the winner be announced on the last episode or something later? Twin, that is a good question. The episode where I picked the winner is probably going to be its own episode. I'm not going to be charging an episode fee for that. That's going to be just like the kind of final video together, because I want you guys to support the actual build, and I don't want you guys to put that can't even work, because like if you guys put your money into an episode that the winner is chosen, your name couldn't be taken from that episode to count as the winner. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm grabbing your names after every episode because I get from Patreon, I get like a sheet of everybody and what level at which they were part of the Patreon page. So that episode wouldn't even work to do that. It wouldn't even make sense. But what that basically means is there are going to be episodes after like the Patreon funds are done coming out, and I'll keep posting to the Patreon page. And that way everything should work out, I think. So the series is probably going to be like 15 episodes, and then you guys are only going to support like the first 10. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, Jonathan, there's going to have to be some sort of like, I have to make sure a pay period gets cut off so that I can get the names from it, and then I'll release the winner, and I'll do a whole episode on it. So based on that, hold on, let me look at a calendar. Okay, so if I have 1, 2, 3 episodes, April. So this is terribly tentative. The bike should be done between April 11th and the 18th. Like I said, things can change. That's a thing. A lot of people are saying Underglow. I've kind of mentioned this before. If I do Underglow, it's a giant if I do Underglow, it will be very, very light. It will like be to glow the engine, and that's all. I'm not going to make this sick bike and then put like all these lights over it. Now, some bikes look great with lots of lights, but it's a freaking Ducati, man. Like, I don't want to have like tons of lights all over it. Yeah, Matthew. So Underglow isn't tacky if it's done correctly. But I think done correctly on a Monster is very minimal, only lighting up the engine or something like that. Is there going to be a price breakdown episode? That way, if we want to do it ourselves, we know what to expect. Yeah, so Colin, I don't know if you've watched all the episodes, and this goes for all you guys. I'm not sure if you watched every episode, but I did an episode where once the bike was running, like the chain looked like crap, and there's a lot of stuff that needed to be upgraded, but the bike could run. I did an episode on that, and I said all the stuff that I bought to get the bike to a running state. I'm going to do a similar episode towards the end where I'm going to be like, okay, the bike you see here, here's the money that got put into it. Haven't decided if that's going to be part of the paid episodes or not, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Like, there's going to be more episodes of this series after the Patreon stuff gets done. Okay. Okay, we all asked this question last time, but you left without answering, JK. Does the bike have ABS? Frankie, I do believe it does. Oh, it might not. Ah. Potentially not. Oh, shit. My socks did not stop me. I don't think it does. It doesn't have the little dashed brake things, so potentially not. Unless... I can't see. Oh, shit. Whoa. 1 second. I'm testing things. Possibly not on the ABS. I'm going through the settings right now. I don't think so. I do not think it has ABS. There is a lot of things on there. Can we get another startup? Jonathan, I don't want to junk the garage. I've got it all smelling half decent in here. I don't want to junk it up with gas smell. More Snowcat, boys. Yeah, so this bike, I don't think the bike has ABS. I'm relatively certain. How much will it be to get ABS added? Frankie, I don't even know. I don't know how much that costs. I don't think that's something I would want to do, though, because I think that's a big deal. So, yeah, that. Yeah, so Knuckles Motovlogs already said ABS would be expensive to add. Plus, it's you don't need ABS. You need to slide around all that kind of stuff. Oh, but ABS is pussies, little bitch. Just kidding. Did you buy a new Swiffer yet? See, Silent J. I planned on it, and like we were like, we'll just use it, and then. Just kidding. No, I did not buy a new Swiffer. I do plan on it. I am gonna buy Heather a new Swiffer because I ain't the type of guy to break my lady's stuff and then not get her another one. If you don't slide around, you're not riding. Yeah, exactly, Frankie. You're supposed to slide. Please, whoever wins this bike, don't slide around on it. That would be terrifying. What happened? Well, Jonathan Swiffer gonna Swift. Yeah, so that's a Swiffer update. I'm trying to think of any other updates I have for you guys. Has anybody ever seen this thing? What's this called? Supposedly this is a chain tightening tool. It was red and it looked cool, so I was like, okay, it's cheap. I'll buy it. I don't know how this is supposed to adjust the chain. This is going to take some investigating. I don't necessarily know how to use that yet. Hey, more tools that I don't know how to use. Awesome. Yeah, Steve, that's what it is. How does it work, though? That's the real question. I'm not going to sit here and make a fool of myself too much. Oh, I see. Found it. Okay, it's okay. Everybody, calm down. There's a little metal thing. Single-sided, hold on. There's like the swing arm, and then there's this metal thing, and then there's like the rotor, and it's like right there, and you can like, yeah. So there's that. Jeremy, what is your question? You say your question will never get answered. Tell me your question. I will answer it. That's an automatic knuckle busting tool. Ah, knuckles. That's what I figured. That's what the description said. Chase, have you figured how much shipping is? Would you want to reserve that money first? Yes. So that money is definitely going to be reserved. Shipping, I think, is going to be around the $700 range. And then tickets to come to Atlanta, tentatively, I'm just going to figure out what's the most expensive ticket I can buy. And then I'm going to put aside the ticket money here and there, hotel room for 2 nights, and shipping costs. I'm going to pull all that money aside just in case anything happens. Do you know any of the things Revzilla is going to give away? Revzilla is not going to give anything away other than gift cards. So Revzilla, if I remember correctly, they're going to give gift cards. There's 5 gift cards. There's, don't quote me on this. This is what I think. I think it's 200, 150, 100, 75, and 50. Those are the 5 gift cards that Revzilla is going to include on top of whoever doesn't win the bike. Will you include tools specific to the bike with the giveaway? Okay, Jeremy. Aha! I will answer your question. So this random thing, yes, absolutely. What other tools? You know what? Yeah, absolutely. So what I can also do is, where's the things? I've lost them already. The little nuts that I showed you guys earlier. You guys like how I'm talking to you guys as if you're here and can help me find them? These things. So that thing that you need for the front and rear axle, I'll throw that in. I probably won't put in a 28 millimeter socket because I can use that and I'm selfish. But yeah. Okay, so I finally got Jeremy's question. Well, Jeremy, don't worry, your question got answered. So are you flying the winner of the bike to Atlanta? I didn't know that. Yeah, Brian. So what we discussed in I don't remember what live stream it was, but everybody loved the idea of, so I'm going to pick a winner on the video and I'm going to offer that winner, I'm going to fly them out to Atlanta, put them in a hotel room for 2 nights. They're going to come out. We're going to get the whole video of like them getting the bike and seeing the bike and all like, and then ideally, if we can get everything worked out, they'll get to ride the bike around and we'll go dual vlog on it. And then we'll fly them back and ship the bike to them so that they'll have the bike when they get home or a few days after that. That's the plan. So yeah. What did I miss? Bandwagon. He'll notice eventually. Yeah. So guys, I'm trying my best to keep up with the chat. There's lots of stuff. You should give away the legendary torque wrench. Gundy's. If it's wanted that bad, I'll give away the torque wrench that ruined the bolts. Like, I mean, it's a torque wrench. The whatever. It would be funny if anything. We should put tacky stickers all over the place like a typical squid does. No, I'm not going to ruin the bike like that. WBR logo, red icon variants for all. God, I wish, man. I would love to do that. The crankcase wrench thing. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, no, this is something I'm definitely going to include because if you have this bike and you don't have this tool, you cannot get the crankcase off. So, yeah, part of like all the stuff that I come across like this thing where I literally bought that one specific tool to do the stuff on that one specific bike, that stuff I'll definitely include. And I will also include the tail light, like the stock tail light that I'm taking off. The if we end up upgrading the exhaust, they'll get that stuff too. So yeah, you get the bike and all of like the stuff that I did upgrade. You'll get all the stuff that got upgraded that I still have here, if all that makes sense. Yes, we did talk about security systems. So I'm going to install a security system on the bike, and then I'm going to activate 1 year's worth of monitoring on that security system. and just transfer that over. And what I'll have to do is do that towards the very end. Like, might even be like once the person has been chosen for the bike, and that way we can put it in their name and all that kind of stuff, so that it'll be registered to that person. Will we get Heather's Tupperware and Swiffer? Aaron, no. I've already broken and messed her stuff up. I don't think I could give it away. Will a mechanic be inspecting it before the giveaway to make sure you didn't kill us with a death machine? Yeah, Ben, absolutely. So the bike has to get a valve job for its mileage anyway. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the bike in to get the valve job, and then I'm going to get Mountain Motorsports, whoever the guy is, to go over the entire bike and do whatever like fixing they need to do while the bike, because it'll be getting a valve job. The bike will be opened up anyway. It'll be a perfect time for them to check everything out. Is the winner getting an Icon helmet? Logan, why's it got to be Icon? Is it because I'm like a big Icon guy? Where does Chase live, guys? Caleb, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Surprise broken bike. God, that would be terrible. It's like, you won this bike. It doesn't run, but it looks cool. You should save the old crankcase and sign and give it away, and the bike as a memorabilia to do at each reward. Yeah, Julian, for that reason, I do still have the crankcase, like the chipped one. There's oil in it, so I'm not going to tilt it too much. But, I mean, if that's – wow, there's a lot of blackness on there. If that's something that people would want, I have it, and I don't plan on keeping it, so maybe. Can you include a themed variant with the bike? I could, and here's the problem, though. If I included a variant, I couldn't buy it until the person won, and then I would have to find out what size helmet they are, and then I guess that would be included in the Motovlogger starter kit. So maybe? If that's something everybody wants to do, if everybody wants to include a helmet that maybe I sign or something like that, maybe air horn. Yeah. So we talked about an air horn last time. Pretty sure that's going to happen. I like the idea. Talk to Icon and get a custom variant made. There's no way that's happening. A helmet would be cool. Yeah, so a later live stream will discuss whether everybody wants to add a helmet to it, and that'll just be more money that I partition off to buy the helmet. Now, the main thing I like about having not specifically a variant, but a helmet that we purchased for the Motovlogger starter kit that the person gets is if that is something we get, I'll be able to wire it up so the person can literally get the bike, have the helmet ready to go, and can freaking vlog from day one. So that's pretty cool. I like that aspect of it. So that's something like I said, we'll discuss that later down the road. Chase, looked up flights with Southwest from California, basically furthest point, only 300 round trip. Jesus. Damn, Caleb, so I thought it was going to be – my head was kind of in the 4 to 5 region, so 300 would be really nice. That's not bad at all. Why doesn't Icon have a Citadel Special Edition anyway? One-eyed gimpy guy? I don't know, man. That's Icon. Icon's been good to me, and they have some pretty cool-looking stuff, so I can't complain. Randy, so yeah, if you guys go to revzilla.com, there's like a universal air horn that you can get from motorcycles. It's pretty legit. I think it's hilarious, and I don't know where I would install it, but I'm sure I can put it on here somewhere. I just love the idea of having a freaking air horn on a monster. Did you ever decide about the shocks being redone, or was that a bit pricey? Hunter, it is regardless pricey, and it's nothing I've made a final decision on quite yet, but yeah. Chase, can you guarantee me winning? I asked everyone. They're cool with it. Oh, if you asked everyone, then no, we definitely can't do that. The plane rides are dependent on when you go. I saw some flights from Atlanta to Minnesota for 47. Woo! We could be saving some money. Chase, how long is Triumph letting you keep the Daytona? Jake, that is a very interesting question, and I'm actually going to answer that in a video coming up probably in the next couple weeks. I've got some very, how do I say it? I got some very potentially sad news going with the Daytona. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'll say. I don't want to give the video away. If you fly the person out Wednesday, it's usually super cheap. Yeah, well, flying him out on Wednesday is probably not going to be realistic because the person's probably got a regular job, and they're going to have granted, it could pick somebody that doesn't have a regular job, but we're probably going to, what I imagine is going to happen is we're going to fly them out on Friday, get them a hotel room Friday night, and then do stuff all day Saturday, do stuff a little on Sunday, and then they fly home on Sunday. That's probably what's going to happen based on the person's job and all that kind of stuff. Give the Daytona away for the second place winner? Right. Nope. Not unless I'm the second place winner. Pick me. I don't have a regular job. They can call out sick for this. Silent J, it would be an interesting call to make to your employer to be like, hey, John, yeah, can I take off on Friday? I got this thing. It's like, why? What's going on? So I watched this dude on YouTube, and I've been part of his series thing where he's building a motorcycle or whatever. And so I won, and he's gonna fly me out and ride around and check the bike out, and he's gonna just fly me back and send the bike to me. What? I want to see the other guy on that conversation to be like, are you serious? You paid $5 to be a part of some rebuild project, and somebody's giving you a motorcycle? Oh, I love it. Oh, I want to be a part of it. Are we going to at least know in advance so we can call off? Yeah, Colin. So Colin, you like how I called you Call, Callin? So that'll be part of the whole process of I'll pick the winner in the video, and I might Skype call or something a few people to let them know they won, and then one of them is going to win the bike, and I might get the Skype video. But figuring out when you can fly out, we'll be doing all that once the winner is chosen. Why not have me call the boss? Because I like the video thing. I interact with a camera, and then you guys are just somewhere mysteriously on the other side, and I read your responses to what I say. But in person, and if you guys have ever met me, I apologize. I'm just awkward, and that's just it is what it is. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just how I am. But that would be the most awkward situation. On top of being awkward, I cannot stand talking on the phone. I will go to great lengths to not have to talk on the phone, and calling somebody's employee, be like, hey, I'm calling for John. Yeah, I make YouTube videos, and he wants to take off work because I'm gonna give him a motorcycle. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. So no, thank you. I will take Mose. You don't count. My friends don't count. I'm talking businessy shit and random people I don't want to talk to. I'm not talking about my friends. If you guys see in the chat, Mose gives me how many dots? Oh, you gave me 4 dots. That's the joking dots. If you gave me 3 dots is when it's a problem. Damn, that sounds cheap. I don't know what sounds cheap. Is riding the bike home an option if you want to instead of shipping it? Alec, yeah. I mean, if you want to ride the bike home, I'll give you all the gas money you need to get home. If that's a thing, I guess we could fly you out, Uber you to a hotel, do the whole bike thing, and then you can just ride your happy ass home. See, the only problem about somebody riding it home is like you got to have the bike insured, or we'd have to figure out the insurance stuff because I wouldn't want you on. I mean, you can't legally be on the road without insurance, so it's got to be some weird stuff going on. Yeah, Silent J. So the bike will have a tag and everything. It'll be road legal. $50 for a bike and they asking for gas money. It's not even $50. Legitimately, there is. It's a hard chance, but there is the opportunity for somebody to pay $1 for one episode and get the motorcycle. Like, that can legitimately happen. The odds of it, way stacked against them. But, I mean, it's possible. It's totally possible to pay $1 and get this motorcycle. Riding to the wheelie spot? Man, we don't have a wheelie spot anymore. Or at least none of my wheelie spots are available anymore. Rides off into the sunset? Yeah, exactly. One-eyed gimpy guy, I foresee it happening all right, especially with there being buffer time. If we end up giving the bike away at the Georgia meetup, that would be the best case scenario for me personally, because one, I won't have like so much going on, like my wedding. Like, I'll be able to finish the bike, have me and Heather's wedding and all that stuff, do the honeymoon, then come back and then finish up all of the legal stuff on the bike. That would be ideal. Hopefully it happens like that. If it doesn't, it'll be the type of thing where we just have to spread it out a little bit. It's probably not a good starter bike. No, this bike would be a terrible starter bike. Absolutely terrible. The amount of torque that this bike has is stupid. And it's an older, no, not a good starter bike. Now, if you win and this is your first bike, you put this bike on a trickle charger and put it up on 2 pit bull stands, and you go get you like a R3, and you ride the piss out of it for like a year, and then you get on the monster. Like, that's what needs to happen. No such thing as a bad starter bike? Yes, there is, 100%. An FZ09 is a terrible starter bike. Yeah, the Monster 696 is crazy torquey, so imagine an 1100. All types of bad. Will the bike be kosher? Do you know any good rabbis in Atlanta? Putt, yes. Heather does. Not only is she a wedding photographer, she's also a bat and bar mitzvah photographer person. So we know plenty. I'm just kidding. We don't. But she does do that. So going from an 18 speed to this isn't a good idea. An 18 speed? Silent J, I don't know what an 18 speed even is. The FZ09 is a good starter unicycle, truth be told. How heavy is the bike? I really don't know. I don't know what the specs on, like, the default specs on a 2009 Monster are. So, yeah. If you win the bike and you're in Canada, I think that's a technicality where you can't win. The same thing in Mexico. So I'll probably just make it easy for this first one and say no, because then you got import taxes, and I don't even no thank you. When will your C2W hoodies in large be back in stock? Gun, are you talking about Chaseontwowheels hoodies, or are you talking about Ride Apparel hoodies? Because the C2W hoodies, that whole situation is getting kind of moved over right now. There you go. 450 pounds or close to it. There you go. Oh, a 16 speed is a semi. Fair enough. If you can drive a semi, I'm pretty sure you can ride a monster. I don't think you'd have a problem. Chaseontwowheels hoodies? Yeah, so Gun, I'm currently working on moving all of my Chaseontwowheels apparel stuff over to another company. Wasn't really happy with the one that was working on it. Chase, can we get the pitbull stand for the bike? Frankie, I don't think so. I'll probably keep it because I do plan on doing more wreck bike rebuilds, and pitbull stands are going to be an absolute necessity to do work on bikes. And if I ever get a bike with a single-sided swing arm, I'll already have the pitbull stand. So I'm probably going to keep those. 18-speed bicycle. Right. That moment when you didn't know that like a bicycle is an 18-speed. You thought it was a semi-truck. Okay, we're going to move on. Oh, my good God. Imagine shifting a bike 18 times. Hell no. Absolutely hell no. What is the shifting pattern on the Monster? Brian, I don't even know what the hell a shifting pattern is, man. Like, unless you're talking about 1 down, 5 up. Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, then yes. 1 down, 5 up. Heather said, I hear you screaming. Are you okay? Yep. We're all going to remember this moment, that time that that Chase thought that an 18-speed was an 18-wheeler or a semi-truck. I don't know. +1 Frankie. Wait, what'd you say? Chase, also, what do you think about the Ducati decal on the rear wheel? Can we do it? Frankie, that shouldn't be hard, and I do like that idea. I do like – so if you guys don't know what we're talking about, I believe it was Frankie that posted it on the community page of the Patreon page. So he's got the photo that he posted is the rear wheel of a Ducati, and there's this decal that just stretches along it that just says Ducati. I think it looks awesome. I'm going to have to see if I can find one. If not, I'll get my decal guy to make one. So that should be possible. Not a fan of GP Shift. Yeah, I don't like GP Shift at all. If you win the bike, then by all means make it whatever the hell shift you want. I'm going to keep it standard though because that's what I like, and I'm selfish. Scream louder so Heather will come down. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I haven't 100% decided on the exhaust. That's still kind of up in the air type thing, maybe though. And if I do upgrade the exhaust, it will be the SC Project dual exhaust into a single exhaust thing. So it's crazy. Top spec bikes are now 11 speeds, and that's amazing. When a few years ago, 30 speed was top of the line. I don't even know, Aaron. That's knowledge that I didn't know. I did Motornosity's 6-gear challenge in a semi. Anthony, what is Motornosity's 6th gear challenge? I am not familiar, or I don't remember the video that we're talking about. Also, 2-minute warning. So if we have any last-minute questions, make sure they come in now. Happy wife, happy life, I know all too well. Silent J, I do as well, my friend. Well, technically, I know happy girlfriend, happy life, and soon I'm going to be doing the transition. So, Gold Forks. I am going to try to wrap them. Fingers crossed, or I'm going to get somebody to help me wrap them because I don't know how to do that and I don't want to mess it up. Does the owner's manual also come with the bike? Raging, no, it does not. I sent you a link. Thank you very much. Chase, check the messages. The exhaust we all liked was the dual one, not the single one inside, though. Frankie, I'll look at that. Make sure to post it again in the community thing so I'll see it and say, Chase, this is the thing we were talking about live stream. What about mirrors? Mirrors, we're going to do bar ends. Hashtag bicycle gate. Oh, sweet God. The rear seat you're getting allows for either shifting pattern. The rear set, I mean, Steve, it should. It's a freaking, can't think of the brand, very popular brand, Woodcraft. Okay, I'm going to post again now. Frankie, thank you. Frankie lies, we all want single. Frankie, you can post it, but I'm telling you, I'm going to do the single-sided. That's what I want. Logo should have a broken bolt and a giant torque wrench. Please get in before the episode ends. Santa, I really want to do that. That would be hilarious to have a giant torque wrench and a broken bolt. Oh gosh. Okay, 1 minute warning. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm answering things so fast. Thomas, motorcycles have gears? Question mark. Putt putt. That is a joke. Okay. I think I killed everything. Oh, you can't steal my thing. I will find you and I will hug you. Oh goodness. Okay. Start up the bike for finale. Jeremy, I currently don't want to do that. I don't remember why exactly, but there's no gas in it. That's why I can't do that. Because I haven't put gas in it since the new gas tank, or I put a very little amount or something like that. So the bike is not crank upable at this very current moment. It is also 10 o'clock. Ginger ale in the mail. Torque, I look forward to your ginger ale, and I will cheers you when it comes in. A piece of ice was shaped like a dagger. I could have died. What if I would have died at the very end of this live stream because of a piece of ice? Nope, ginger ale. Silent J, don't make me chug 200-calorie ginger ale. All right, everybody, that is the end of the live stream. I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out for a little while. And I will see you next week for an actual episode of Wrecked Bike Rebuild. Just as a reminder, it is your support and y'all's awesome positivity that keeps this series continuing and making it better and better every freaking week. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you on Tuesday for the Wrecked Bike Rebuild, Thursday for something, and Friday for something else. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the Patreon page of things. Goodbye. Insert the awkward moment where Chase now has to hit the stop broadcast button. Okay, bye.